Right, so for The Dark Knight, I'm giving the action 3.5 stars. This is a character arc movie, but there are some amazing action sequences. They were well choreographed, and they helped to move the story along. The film also features some iconic action scenes, as well as the bank robbery and a truck chase. And also, when it comes to Joker, he appears, it adds to the intensity of the action sequences. However, when it comes to fighting, when it comes to Batman fighting crime, the choreography is poorly acted. It needs a lot better. Even though Christopher Nolan wants some realism, but still, it didn't work. For the comedy, it might be a surprise for you. I'm just giving it 1 star. This film is not a complete comedy, but there are a little comedic element, which is when it comes to the Joker, played by Heath Ledger, he's able to make it both menacing and funny. And that's why the comedy is not the main focus of this movie. It is completely a serious and dramatic tone. For the story, I'll rate it 5 stars. It is a dark, complex, and unforgettable film that succeeds not just as an entertaining comic book film, but as a richly thrilling crime saga. This film is well acted, well directed, and well written. It features one of the most iconic villains in cinema history. The film also explores some interesting themes about justice, morality, and the nature of good and evil. Overall, the story is a masterpiece of modern cinema, and it is a must-see for any fan of superhero films, crime dramas, or simply great movies. For the suspense, I'm giving it 4.5 stars. The suspense is very high, as the Joker is a very unpredictable and dangerous villain, as he keeps Batman and the other characters on their toes. The movie is full of intense scenes, such as the bank robbery, the interrogation of the Joker, and the final fight. Those suspense are one of the things that makes this movie such a great film. And for pacing, I'm giving it 4 stars. The pace of this movie is fast-paced. The film might be 2 hours and 32 minutes long, but it feels much shorter because the action and suspense never let that up. There are very few slow moments, and the film moves at a breakneck pace from start to finish. This can be a big jar for some viewers, but it's also one of the things that makes The Dark Knight so exciting and memorable. For casual viewers who loves Batman filled with the crime thrilling moments, The Dark Knight will be recommended for them. I'd give it S. For cinephiles, come on, The Dark Knight is still the best Batman movie alongside the Batman and Batman Begins. I'm giving it S. And critically, I'm giving it an S. The Dark Knight is a masterpiece. It is a dark, gritty, and realistic take on the Batman mythos that is both entertaining and thought-provoking. The film is anchored by Heath Ledger's iconic performance as the Joker, which is one of the greatest villain performances in cinema history. The supporting cast is also excellent, with Christian Bale as our Cape Crusader, Gary Oldman, Aaron Eckhart, and Maggie Gyllenhaal, all giving memorable performances. Christopher Nolan's direction is top-notch, and it creates some truly memorable action sequences and set pieces, even though Batman fighting crime when it comes to the choreography is downgraded quality. Also, I forgot that the film's score by Hans Zimmer is also beautiful, and it perfectly complements the film's dark and gritty atmosphere. Those stuff that I mentioned that makes The Dark Knight is not just the best Batman movie, not just the best superhero movie, not just the greatest DC movie, and it's not just the best crime-thrilling movie ever made. And in conclusion, The Dark Knight is Christopher Nolan's masterpiece. I'm giving it 9.7 out of 10. You cannot disrespect this movie after all these years. What I mean by that? The Dark Knight absolutely deserves a Sonic Frozen fan, guaranteed.